right, we made it. We made it. Everything should be set up and running. Like I said, if you saw my post on social media, I tried to do this morning and I actually did do it, it just didn't get recorded. So here we are, staying consistent, staying up on the content. It's Monday and it's time to move our bodies. Thank you so much for joining me. I am Anna of Soul. And yeah, I just kind of want to end the day with some movement. My neck and shoulders are very tight. I've been sitting at a desk for the majority of my day. I could use a little bit of spine movement, flexion and extension, a little movement of my hips, but this is going to be really gentle and slow because it is nighttime. No sense in getting our heart rate all up and no sense being here for a real long time. I'm thinking about 25-30 minutes is how long this class is going to be. And I'd love it if you join me. So we're going to get started just through some neck mobility. I want you to think about drawing a circle with your nose, isolating the movement just to your cervical spine. And you can start off with a small circle. And whatever direction you're going is perfectly fine. Just remember, so that you can go the opposite direction here in a little bit. Now I want you to start to link your breath in with your movement. So as your nose lifts up to the ceiling, breathe in. And as your chin comes towards your chest, breathe out. And start to exaggerate this movement. In and out. And starting to make those circles nice and big. Deep breath in as your nose lifts, and deep breath out as you bring your chin to your chest. Good. Let's go the opposite direction again. Starting with some real small circles. So real small. And as we begin to move even more, slowly start to let those circles get even bigger. Deep breath in as your nose lifts and out. Maybe you side out if you had a long day. Maybe it feels good to side out of your mouth. Let it go. Woosah. You made it. I made it. We made it. Thank God for it. Go ahead and let those circles get real big. Remember, we're just starting with some mobility. Mobility of the neck first. And let it go. And wherever you are, I want you to just start to become aware of where your body is in space. If you are sitting in a chair, that's perfectly fine. If you're sitting on the floor, okay, cool. If you're just watching, you should join. But either way, I want you to be, even if you're just watching, I just want you to be aware of your body. This doesn't require any movement, just awareness, just your attention and your focus and your willingness. So if you're willing, you're just going to let your whole body relax. Feel the points of your body that are connected to the ground. Just notice them. And we're going to do a little bit of breath work. So we're going to just do a simple box breath. On an inhale, breathe through your nose. Fill the air as it journeys through your nostrils. And bring that air deep down into your belly. We're breathing in a way that we're able to target our diaphragm. We have a parachute-shaped muscle underneath our lungs. When we activate it, our diaphragm, it aids in massaging our internal organs, which helps bring our body back to homeostasis. So we're targeting the parasympathetic nervous system, the part of our nervous system responsible for rest and digest. We're using our breath to activate that. So breathing very deeply. Often we tend to breathe in a shallow way, just letting the air hit our chest and then it just dissipates. But we're gaining control of our breath. We're being very intentional about the way that we're breathing. Air comes through your nose and deep into your belly. Let your ribs really expand. And then exhale. You can sigh that one out of your mouth, let it go. In through your nose for a count of 3. Belly fills up. 2. Ribs expand. 1. You take in all the air in that you can. Retain the breath for 2 counts. 2. 1. And exhale out of your nose this time. Notice the temperature change of the air as you breathe out of your nose. It should feel warm as you let the air fall away. And your chest falls 3, your ribs cave in. 2, and your belly contracts for 1. So we're gonna breathe in for 3, hold for 2, breathe out for 3, hold for 2, okay? In for 1, 2, and 3, retain your breath. Out for 3, 2, and 1. Hold empty lungs for 2. Full lungs, belly first for 3. Ribs expand for 2. Chest lifts. Hold. Exhale, let your chest fall. Let your ribs cave in. And let your belly contract. Breathing and moving is so much better than scrolling. So thanks for taking the time. All right. I don't want to get too much into breath work. I do break that down in some other videos, and we can get into that another time. I really do need some movement in the spine, so we're going to move there. On an inhale, sweep your arms up to the ceiling, watch your hands touch. And then exhale, take your left hand to your right knee, right hand behind your waist. Before you go into a twist, I want you to reach your crown straight up, find extension through the spine. Take a nice deep breath in. Use that hand to knee connection. Take an inhale and exhale, twist from the base of your spine, gaze back over your right shoulder. We'll add a little bit of neck movement into this spinal twist, although the neck is an extension of the spine. Inhale as you take your gaze forward and over your left shoulder. And then exhale, gaze back over the right shoulder. Deep breath in, forward over the left. Deep breath out, unwind back to the right. It's important to create that breath connection and keep it throughout the remainder of class, because as you see, every movement is linked to a breath. Breathe in as you look forward and breathe out, fall back into it. Good, that was our last one on that side. Deep breath in. Hands lift, deep breath out, twisting over towards the left, right hand, left knee. Pull up on your string, reach your crown nice and high, nice straight spine. Check in with your posture, take a deep breath. And exhale. Use that hand and knee connection to really twist from the base of the spine. Imagine your spine is like you're wringing out a rag when you're twisting. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale. Inhale, let your nose track over towards your right shoulder. Try to look as far back to the right as you can, and then exhale, fall back into it. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Nice. You can take a breath in to come back to neutral. I want to get into the shoulders a little bit. So we're going to take our arms up with an inhale, and on an exhale, release our arms. Bring your fingertips to the top of your shoulders. Just like we were drawing those circles with our nose, we're going to draw some circles with our elbows. Breathe in as your elbows lift. Breathe out as you fly your wings back. Deep breath in. And out. Deep breath in. Try to get your elbows to touch as you're breathing in, and then breathe out. Really roll your shoulders down your back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, deep breath. Keep your core engaged, keep your spine straight, deep breath out. Deep breath in, and out. In, and out. Good, go ahead and let that go. We're gonna get through flexion and extension of the spine. Next, let's go to hands and knees position. We're very aware of our posture regardless of where we are, even in the simple quadruped position. You want your wrists directly underneath your shoulders, hands spread nice and wide. You want your knees directly underneath your hips. Tops of the feet are pointing, tops of the feet are on the mat. Your core is hugged in. Think of your spine as being parallel to the ground. Hug your low belly in, reach your crown forward, send your hips back. Feel the connections. So feel the tractioning of your body. So you're pressing the ground away with your hands and your knees and your feet, and you're reaching your crown forward and reaching your hips back. I feel like your body is tractioning, your torso is tractioning, your axial Your axial body is tractioning opposite direction. Take a nice deep breath in. I don't know if that was so funny. And exhale. Axial, opposite of appendicular. Go ahead and extend one leg, point your right toes, and then flex. And then point. And then bring that knee back down, opposite side. Left leg extends back with a point and flex, a point and a flex. Come back down. Moving through the spine now. Low belly drops down. Draw a line up towards the ceiling with your nose. Pull your shoulder blades down your back. Press your heart through. Press your belly down. Lift your hips up. That's all on an inhale. As you breathe out, you move the opposite direction, making that C shape in your spine, starting at the base of your spine. So you round your tailbone forward, separate your vertebrae one by one, separate your shoulder blades, bring your chin to your chest, let your head fall. That's all on your exhale. Breathe in. As your belly drops, heart lifts, chin lifts, press the ground away. Breathe out. Spine rounds, belly button to back, chin to chest, crown falls. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe into extension of the spine. Pull the shoulder blades together, lift your chin. Breathe out into flexion of the spine, chin to your chest, crown falls. Separate those shoulder blades. Keep moving. Maybe you move through this flexion and extension. Maybe you add some additional movement. Ask your body what it means. And give yourself what it means. And we'll meet back in just our standard quadruped position, doing a nice deep stretch for our shoulders. So you're gonna keep your right hand firmly on the ground. Remember that wrist is directly underneath your shoulder. Your joints are stacked. Even in lower body, core's engaged slightly. Let's lift the left arm up. Look up at that thumb. Take your gaze to the thumb. Full attention. And then exhale, take your left arm and sweep it underneath your right. Deep breath in, press the ground away, and left arm back up to the sky. We're gonna go into a thread the needle after a couple rounds, flowing through this. Deep breath in, stretch the fingertips to the sky. This round will commit. You're gonna slide left arm underneath the right, come down onto left shoulder and left ear. Right hand can stay planted. Your hips stay level and even, maybe even shift it over to the left a little bit. Nice twist for the thoracic spine. Nice deep shoulder stretch. Maybe you feel it posterior deltoid. If you want to feel a little deeper, you can take right arm forward and send hips a little further to the left as you breathe. Hips stay lifted. Notice where you feel the stretch. Can you take a twist even deeper? Find your breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. If you decided to do anything with right hand, bring it back in so you can help press to yourself away. Lift the left arm back up. Deep breath. And exhale, let it go. Same thing, other side. Up 3 rounds, and then we commit. Deep breath in, pressing through the left, reaching through the right. Deep breath out, right. Sweeps underneath the left. Deep breath in. Foreshadowing where we're going. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. A deep breath out. This time you commit. Needle that arm all the way through. Drop the shoulder and ear down. You can keep your left hand where it is, or you can work the fingertips straight out. Press your hips slightly to the right, helping traction. Or I should say create traction on the right side of your body. If you wanted to take this one further, you could lift left hand, sweep it around your back, and really just open your heart up to the left. If you're feeling enough of a stretch where you are, you stay. If that's still with your hand right next to your face, that's perfectly fine. There's no point in trying to get anywhere super quickly. Listen to your body and honor it. On your next inhale, press into your hand, lift, deep breath, right arm up, and then exhale, bring it back down. Back into that quadruped position. Press firmly into your right hand, left hand reaches up, and then take a couple circles of your wrist. And then flat, arm as far over to the right as you can and bring it back down. Press firmly into the left hand, right arm lifts up. Couple circles of the wrist. And keep opening your heart up, reaching right fingertips to the left side, and then bring it back down. Good, we're gonna go into another deep spine stretch, I guess you could say, heart opening pose. I'm doing this to target my upper back. I feel like I've been in a flex position, rounded shoulders, head leaning forward all day, sitting at a desk. So I kind of want to counter that. And if you have been, you should too. It's a great way to counter sitting at a desk all day. It's a nice reset for your upper back, middle back, and your neck. So you're gonna bring your elbows directly underneath your shoulders. So right to where your hands were, elbows directly underneath shoulders. Good. You're gonna turn your tailbone high, watch it happen, tailbone tilts up. And then belly presses down. Chin can stay lifted as you slowly glide your fingertips out straight. Arms come parallel to the surface beneath you. So you can melt your heart down, either bringing your chin to the ground or tucking your chin to your chest and bringing your forehead down. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. So you decide what feels better, chin down, gazing between your thumbs, or forehead down. Got about 30 seconds here. You can think about 5 slow, deep breaths in and out, in and out. Deep breath. And let it go. Last one. And slowly relax. You're gonna walk your hands in. Bring them underneath your shoulders. Press the ground away. Make your way back up into that quadruped position just to make your way to your seat. Whoever is with me, are you with me? Give me a comment in the chat. Tell me you're here. All right, easy seated position. To start, we're gonna bring your hands behind your hips, about 3 inches, fingertips face forward. So facing the front edge of your mat if you're on one, shoulders roll down your back. We're gonna take our feet out nice and wide, about as wide as our shoulders, about shoulder distance. We're gonna start to move into internal and external rotation of the hip. So letting the knees fall from side to side. Internal and external rotation happening on both sides. So as the knees fall to the left, right knee falling and experiencing that internal rotation. We're gonna hang out there. Hands plant firmly, your palms are face down. Roll your shoulders down your back, lift your chin, maybe even let your head nestle between your shoulders. Open your throat. Take a deep breath. Exhale, passively letting your hips open up. Take a deep breath. And exhale, chin to chest. Come onto your fingertips and gently place your hands back behind you. Windshield wiper from left to right again. Left to right, left to right. And when the knees fall over to the right this time, internal rotation on the left side. Hands walk in. Just to re-firm up your base, you can come onto your fingertips and then plant down onto your palms. Arms nice and straight, chin is lifted, throat's open, head dips back. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Deep breath. And exhale, chin to chest. Press the ground away, hands behind your hips. Windshield wiper from left to right. Left to right, and left to right. Good. We're gonna come back to hands and knees, but just for a second. Gonna work on some core strengthening just for a minute. I'm not gonna get real deep into this. I just wanna come into a plank position, take an inhale, and exhale. Take an inhale, and exhale. We're gonna pass up into a downward facing dog from this plank. Hips are just gonna lift up to the sky, heels drop down towards the ground. You're finding an inverted shape, you're like an upside down V. Hands are planted firmly, fingertips spread wide, arms are nice and straight. Pull the shoulders down your back. Lift your hips high, press your belly button toward your upper thighs, drop your heels down. It might feel good to tuck your chin to your chest, let your head be heavy. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Drop your heels even more. Notice the calves and hamstrings. Open it up. Take a deep breath. And exhale. We're going to go into a lunge. We're going to step right foot between the hands, lower down onto left knee, top of the left foot comes down. Inhale. Hands sweep up, biceps by the ears. Exhale, hands come down, and then peel your hips back. Roll onto your right heel, pull your right toes towards your face. So your foot is dorsiflex. Take a nice deep breath in. Stay for the exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, plant that foot back down. Inhale, plant the left hands and the right arm straight up to the sky, just like our thread the needle. And exhale, bring it back down. We're going to step the right foot back next to the left, toes curl, knees lift, deep breath. Exhale, and downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here, commit to this inverted shape. Press firmly into your hands, shoulders down your back. Belly button to thighs, heels drop, hips high, deep breath. And exhale. Deep breath. Exhale. Another deep breath. And exhale. Go ahead and step your left foot forward, lower down on the right knee, top of the right foot comes down. Deep breath in as you sweep your arms up. Deep breath out as you plant the hands down. Pull hips back, roll on the left heel, pull toes towards your face. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Remember, your foot is dorsiflexed. You want to feel as much as you can feel in the calves and hamstrings as you can take. Find your edge. Might be slightly uncomfortable, but you don't want it to be painful. Find a place where you sit, I feel that, and you can hold and breathe. Take another deep breath. On exhale, we plant that foot down, keep right hand planted, send and left arm past our heart with a deep breath. And exhale, bring it back down. Left foot steps back to meet the right, toes curl. Inhale, knees lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take another deep breath. And exhale. We step our right foot to the outside of our right hand. So it's a very wide lunge here. Foot slightly turned out to like 45 degrees. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, slowly lower left knee, top of the left foot comes down. You can stay here, or you could roll into the outer edge of that right foot, getting even deeper into that external rotation of the hip. Take another deep breath. And exhale. You decide if you want to go one further. You can bend elbows. Maybe you come down to forearms, getting even deeper into your hips for 3 more breaths. In and out. In and out. Wherever you are, if you're still on your hands, that's perfectly fine. Take another deep breath. And exhale. Left toes curl, left knee lifts. We're going to go into a 3-legged inversion. So right toes go straight up to the sky. The rest of our body is still in that down dog. Take an inhale. And exhale, gently plant that right foot down so it's next to the left. Take a deep breath. And exhale. As you breathe in, step left foot forward on the outside edge of the hand. Take a deep breath here in this wider stance. Toes point out to about 45. You can hold here with an inhale.
Drop the right knee on an exhale, top of the foot comes down as well. You decide where you take this. Do you stay planted on the left foot or roll to the outer edge of that foot and open the hips even more? Another option, an additional option is to press that knee out to the side to get real deep. Or you can slowly make your way onto your forearms if that makes sense. Take some slow, deep breaths here. In and out. In and out. Another deep breath. And let it go. Think about making your way out. Hands plant first. If you're on the outer edge of that foot, you can bring it back down. Right toes curl, right knee lifts. Going for that inverted V with the balance. Left toe straight up, so it's a 3-legged dog. Take a deep breath. And exhale, plant that foot down. Hips stay high, heels drop. Heart towards your knee. Take an inhale, bring your chin to your chest. And exhale, just let your head be nice and heavy. On an inhale, we are going to step our right foot back to the outside edge of our hand and then lower down onto that left knee, top of the left foot comes down. Inhale, toes curl, knees lift, back into the 3-legged dog, deep breath, and then exhale, right foot plants. Inhale, left foot forward to the outside of the hand, right knee drops, top of the right foot comes down as well. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale, toes curl, knee lifts, left toes back up, deep breath. And exhale, back into the downward facing dog. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, right foot up. Exhale, plant it down. Inhale, left foot forward to the outside of left hand. Exhale, toes up. Gently plant it back down. We're gonna go into a malasana. So a deep squat. From this downward facing dog, it's the same thing as what we've done before. We're just gonna step right foot to the outside of right hand. Notice what that feels like. You've been here. Now this time, left foot steps forward as well. Again, toes are turned out, heels turned in. And maybe you want to keep the hands on the ground. If you do, and you're not really ready to get that deep into your hips, you can come into a standing and then drop back down. See as far as you can go. See how far you can go. Chin to your chest, come back down. If you're ready to commit, you go ahead and do just that. If you want to spend some more time with your hands on the ground here, perfectly fine. If you're ready to bring your hands to your heart, go ahead. Hands come to your heart, and what's happening is you create resistance with your elbows. Press those elbows out while simultaneously squeezing the knees in. So almost like tractioning against each other. Take a nice deep breath in. You feel nice and balanced. Your center of mass is close to your base. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Lower down to your seat. You're gonna bring your feet out wide. So I guess I can face this way. Feet out wide, hands about 3 or 4 inches behind your hips. We've been here already. We're just gonna go through some windshield wipers from left to right. Left to right, and left to right. Good. And slowly take the legs out straight. Toes are gonna point. Hands are still behind your waist. We're gonna bend the elbows. Bring the elbows directly underneath the shoulders. Fingertips face forward, toes are pointed. Take an inhale. As you roll your shoulders down your back and lift your chin, exhale as you let your head nestle between your shoulders. Throat's wide open and you're breathing in and out. Deep breath in and out. Another deep breath. And exhale, chin to your chest. Slowly make your way onto your back. Grab your knees. Hug your knees into your chest. Point your toes in. Press your lower back down. Make your whole spine flush and connected with the surface beneath you. So you might have to slightly tuck your chin to your chest. You might have to think about pressing your low back down. Pull your knees even closer. You might feel compression in the front of your hips. I want you to think about your lower back though. Opening your lower back up. here with this stretch. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, going straight into a happy baby. Reach for the outer edges of your feet. Open the bottoms of your feet straight up to the ceiling while you pull your knees down towards your armpits. Take another deep breath. And exhale. Might feel good to rock from left to right. Take another deep breath. And exhale. Go ahead and let that go. Bottoms of the feet come down. You're gonna root firmly into the left foot. And then lift the right heel straight up. Dorsiflex the foot. Remember, plantar flexus point. Dorsiflex is pulling the toes towards the patella. Take a nice deep breath. And then exhale. Bring the ankle to the top of the left thigh. So a couple options here. If you go into this external rotation and a gentle press of right hand on the thigh gives you an additional stretch and enough of a stretch for you to feel like, okay, I'm getting something. That's where you stay. If you do that and you're like, could get a little bit deeper into that right hip, go ahead and lift the bottom of the left foot off of the ground. We have 90-degree bends everywhere. So both of our ankles dorsiflex. Flex at the knee at 90, flex at the hip at 90 as well, although we have a rotation on the right side. We're going to interlace our hands behind our left leg and then slowly hug our legs towards our chest. Think about right shin being parallel to your shoulders. Interlace those hands and then gently press your right knee forward. Although elbows placed right at the top of the thigh, press that knee forward to get even deeper into the external rotation. And take a deep breath. And exhale. Slow and deep with our breath. And exhale. Remember what I said earlier about diaphragmatic breathing and the reason why we do it. All for the hopes of bringing our body back to homeostasis. You can control your breath. If you do so in a conscious way, you have the ability to tap into a part of your nervous system which is going to help you relax. Take another inhale. You can release your arms out to a T and then slowly take this into a twist. Both legs fall over to the left side. Notice where that lands, how it feels. If it's too much, you can come out and just keep hugging those knees towards your chest. If it feels all right, I want you to recenter your body a little bit. Make sure your shoulders are still even and in line. I want your whole spine still connected to the bench, although the lumbar spine might be shifted a little bit. The rest of our body is still in place. Shoulders in particular, super even. And if you need an even deeper external rotation here, you can lift the left hand up and gently press that right thigh, send a knee even more forward. Take a deep breath. And exhale, optional spinal twist, taking your gaze over to right fingertips. Take an inhale. And exhale. You can slowly release that left hand, bring your gaze back to neutral, untwist the spine, arms come out to a T, and then you bring your legs back to neutral. And gently place bottom of the left foot down, right heel goes to the sky, hands interlace behind the right leg. We're going for a hamstring and calf stretch to end. Slowly glide your left heel forward, pull right toes toward your face. Take an inhale. And an exhale. You can side out. Let the day go. Let all your tensions, troubles, and worries go with that exhale. Take another deep breath. And let it go again. Slowly unclasp the hands, bottom of both feet come back down to the ground. If you need a little reset, windshield wipering the knees again, you go ahead. This time let your knees fall in the same direction. And reset yourself back up. Bottom of the right foot's gonna stay down, left heel goes high, and then you bring left ankle to the top of the thigh. Left knee presses forward. So this side might be a little different than the other side, but you still have an idea of the options you have. You can just stay here. If it's enough stretch for you to just press that knee forward, you stay. If you need a little assistance, left hand reaches up for the top of that thigh and you press it forward. That's option 2. Option 3, to get even deeper, we're lifting the bottom of the right foot. We got 90-degree bends everywhere, ankle, knee, hips. Interlace your hands behind the right leg. Gently press left knee forward with your elbow. Not placing the elbow at the joint, pressing at the thigh, but that's the direction you're sending your knee. Take a nice deep breath in, getting deeper into that external rotation of the hip. Notice where you feel the stretch. And exhale. And deep breath. And exhale. Deep breath. And exhale. You can slowly unclasp your hands, take your arms out to a T. We're going into that twist. If you stayed with me throughout this class or got anything out of this class, I want to hear about it in the comments. Please let me know. It will mean the world to me to know that you joined me and what you benefited from if you did join me. Go ahead and take your right hand, if you would like. This is another option to get even deeper, to press that thigh forward. Woo-wee. Another option to get even deeper. Take your gaze over to your left fingertips, but only if you know those shoulders are placed evenly. Only if the rest of your spine, as opposed to the small movement in the lumbohip region, everything else is flush and in place. Take a nice deep breath. And exhale, arms out to a T, gaze back to neutral, bottom of the right foot comes down. You can take that left heel to the sky, interlace hands behind the left thigh, and slowly glide right heel forward, pull the toes towards the face. Remember dorsiflexion, you feel it in your calf and your hamstrings. Take an inhale. And an exhale. Don't be afraid to let it out with a deep sigh. Another inhale. And an exhale. You can slowly relax. We're gonna bring our knees to bend again. Knees from left to right, if it feels all right, if that's what you need. We're gonna end in a cobbler's pose, bottom of the feet together. It's kind of like a butterfly, but we're supine, we're on our backs. So knees out wide. The intensity of the stretch can be increased by sliding the heels closer to your center. If you need to decrease the intensity, you just slide those toes forward. So you can also bring your hands into play, giving a gentle press on those thighs to really feel those adductors open up. Deep breath. Exhale. Deep breath. And exhale. You can stay right here on your back. Legs out straight, feet flop open, arms by your sides, palms face up, eyes closed. And if you want to go to sleep right here, be my guest. I invite you to take a couple moments here in stillness, a couple moments just in quiet, just allowing yourself to exist. Just to allow your body to absorb the benefits of every exercise and stretch we did here today. It really is my passion to share mindful movement with the whole world. So thank you so much for tuning in. I am streaming Monday mornings, every Monday morning at 6 a.m. Here on out. This Monday morning, if you saw the post, didn't happen. I thought I was live streaming, but never clicked the button. So I got a practice run for this round, but you can tune in every Monday morning. I'd love to hear from you in the comment section. Thank you so much for tuning in to Soul, Soul, Soul. And again, I'm Anna and I'm wishing you peace and many, many blessings. Take care. Be well.